Well, we've got Red Cross relief tents set up. We've got Red Cross vehicles out and about helping. Red Cross relief tents are also set up at the library. The Red Cross sets up at City Hall, as well as the fire station. Both the large fire station and the small fire station. So it is late afternoon and we have got some rebuilding to do. We are just hours removed from our big earthquake. 55 buildings knocked down, 15 buildings, rubble. So we've got work to do. Let's start with our rubble. The mayor's house. We lost the mayor's house. We lost the skate park. Let's do this so I don't forget. Let's just replace as we go along. Especially because of our wealth level. If we don't do that, our wealth level will be thrown off. right, well, we are in the process of rebuilding. Our population dipped significantly. We do not have homeless, which is good. Very good. Well, welcome back to more of our SimCity, our first city of the new region of Season 6. And we are in the rebuilding phase after our huge earthquake. The relief tents will stay here for a while. I've noticed it's several game cycles. We have a Red Cross vehicle going back to the Red Cross. So they're out helping individuals. Looks like there's an aftershock. We lost the progressive building. We lost our insurance building. Look at that. The CEO's home is gone. Well, now aftershocks happen. You know, if you have a big earthquake, you do run the risk of more smaller earthquakes taking place. 15 rubble. If only in real life it was this easy. Just click to rebuild. Now, if you notice, during the earthquake, the road, this road was damaged, and that road was damaged. Seems like the simulation just afterwards repairs it. I think it would be kind of a fun mechanic where, just like I had to replace parks and clinics and the mayor's mansion and knock down rubble, I think it would be kind of fun if it was my responsibility to fix the roads. But yeah, the roads basically take care of themselves over time, and I'll try to keep an eye on it. Over time, there will be less and less shelters, so they don't all disappear all at once. As far as I can remember, it's been a while since I've done the Red Cross, but I remember it taking a while and that the shelters kind of disappear gradually. So I'll try to show that as it's happening. But look at this. So we're doing well. We are recovering. The industry really, this industry got hit, but that was fine. Everything is going well with that. The city's making money. So that's city is happy. Well, we do have a red area, and that was a building that just got rebuilt. Upset they had no power. Now why is this? That may have been just due to interruption of power from the earthquake. Yeah, we've got lots of power. We've got double the capacity. It's got to be earthquake related. This is a good time to check. I think it was in between recording. We've got a nice area here of water that I've been taking advantage of with pumps, because this area here is not, it's blue, but it's not that solid blue, but it's building. If you remember when we first started. So that's getting much better. In all reality, we could have built this on this road, but as we continue to expand those, we'll be able to take advantage of it. All right, what else? What else? Let's just kind of, you know what? In reality, if something like that happened, we would check with all departments to see how we're doing. So let's look at that. It got knocked down, but it's ready for another upgrade. Oh, because we didn't replace all the things that got damaged in the earthquake. Now, all right, let's add garbage. We only have 2 trucks. I've said this before and I'll say it again. It is such a good idea to go across the board here. You know, would we have thought about the need for extra garbage trucks before it became an issue? Fire is good. A lot of sick people. I think what I'm going to do, yeah, let's do this. Well, but the hospital is... We have the hospital, but I'm kind of thinking about, because look at all the sick people walking from there. They would have to walk all the way across the city. I don't think it's a waste of funds. Let's give them a clinic. That way all of these, because the time it takes for all of these people to walk across the overpass to get to the nearest, I mean, that's a pretty good walk. So let's help them out a bit. We only have 1 death, but we've got some sick people. We could also send out the wellness van. It helps prevents sickness. However, it may not be that effective in an industrial area, but I do like the wellness van. I love the wellness van, actually. Actually, once the wellness van gets going, we'll see if we can track it. What are those? So Red Cross is still out. So the Red Cross is still out assisting. I wanted to see if a wellness van goes to the industrial area. Let's do another wellness van. I really do like them. Let's do that. And I mean, we're extremely close to having everyone enrolled. We can revisit that. 39-minute wait for bus. That's 9 minutes too long for me. Now, I don't have any. That's not anything that I have come across in my research or anything. That's just me personally. I like, oh, it just suddenly went to 28 minutes. That may have been earthquake related. But I personally like less than a 30-minute wait. No rubble, no abandoned buildings. I think we already checked. So remember, that was red. Now it's green. 85% approval. We're making funds. We're giving our low wealth ever so slight tax break. Our population has rebounded nicely. Look at that. So basically, we're back to pre-earthquake levels and actually a bit above. Okay, good. Good. Well, the sun is going down, or has gone down. The lights are on in our city. It's been an eventful day, a very eventful day. Look, we've got our shelters are up. They've not started to go away. And like I said, from what I remember, it's a gradual. I'm trying to find the library. Ah, look. So there are no shelters at the public library. I know I had one over here someplace. Let's click on education. So there are some at this public library. Look, so remember, there were shelters on both sides of the parking lot of City Hall. So they are, as people are getting back because our buildings have been rebuilt. Let's go to the fire station. I believe that's the same number. So we'll see by morning what the situation is, but we are recovering. The city is recovering nicely. Well, good morning. We've still got more rebuilding taking place, and across the street from the rebuilding, all of the shelters. So if they're gone from there, then I'm quite certain that they're going to be gone from every other place. Library, shelters are gone from City Hall. So yeah, they're, yep. All right. Another aftershock. It looks like it took place on the borders of the city. Messed up the trains. Well, it messed up the train tracks. Didn't mess up the train. Didn't mess up the ability of the trains to travel. Look, just like I was talking about with the highways. See how it just kind of fixes itself. Something interesting. Something interesting that I'm noticing. For some reason, you click on, and I don't know if this applies for all disasters, but the earthquake automatically takes it up to, takes it from turtle to llama speed. Very interesting. But yeah, that was close. It really didn't affect the city, but just a reminder that I believe desolation is a geologically active area. Maybe this region sits on top of an active fault line. Who knows? But yeah. Well, everybody is either at their destination or on their way to their destination as we approach 11:30 a.m. I would like to see, is there any area where students cannot get to the school? I don't see any purple, which is good. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Now, why is crime has the upper hand? Perfect illustration. I don't remember which episode, but I said do not let the advisors get you into trouble. And I remember somebody commented and said the advisors could make your city go broke. Our police advisor just said crime has the upper hand. We have 0 crimes committed per day, and there was 1 criminal who got apprehended, and the criminal may be inside of taking a prisoner to jail. So take their advice, but don't let it dictate how you do what you do. Now, what we could do, now we do have a police station over here. We could, just on the other side of the city, we could do another police. But once again, this is my decision. I'm not letting the advisors dictate. You know what? This cul-de-sac here could be a good spot. Look at that. That works. Will I be able to put jail cells? I think we'll be okay. We might have to move it. Let's see. Before I put the sign, I just want to make sure that... Oh, yeah. Okay. That's going to add 2 extra police cars. Very good. Look, we are growing. We've got buildings. So now we are solidly back as far as our population is concerned. We've had some aftershocks, but we are back. We dropped about 14,000 residents. And now we are back. So excellent. I've gone an entire episode, it feels like, without looking at my favorite data view. We've got the city shaking, buildings falling down, stuff on fire, rubble, abandoned buildings, and this never this never missed a beat. Look at that. Nobody was affected, but the Red Cross went ahead and set up some tents. The tents are back, so the simulation doesn't care. Not as many tents there. Not as many tents there. So the simulation, let's see here. So the simulation says yes, it was out here and really affected, damaged primarily just train tracks. But let's go ahead and still set up some shelters. Not as many shelters. Wonderful. Wonderful. Even with the delays caused by a disaster, this city is nicely on its way to making the type of funds that I like to make so that we can financially... Oh, this is going to be good. I want to see what they're complaining about. Oh, they're not complaining. They're just suggesting that we send extra police cars, volunteer police cars, to other cities. I thought they were about to complain. We do need to work on another community college. I just want to make that commute. And I'd like a community college closer to this area to really get that tech level. That's a really good spot. Or do we do it on the inside here? I like that. We could always put the annex on the other side. Let's do that. Let's give them a sign. And a bus stop. It's not critical right now, but while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and get park and rides. Like I said, it is not critical at all. But while it's top of mind, let's make it low density. You see how we lost the traffic light. So that way they're not having to stop. All right, now let's do this. Let's put down 1, 2 parking rides. Can we fit? I think the answer is going to be no, but can we fit another? Good. That kind of fills that out. Now, I just put some things here. I know that there's a viewer who was suggesting that I put HQs in the middle. Um, we maybe in another city in another roundabout, but let's do park and rides here. Wonderful, wonderful. We are halfway through another day. It's afternoon. We are a couple of days removed from our earthquake. And everything is looking good. Everything is looking really good with the city. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased.